I suspect that people in my area don't actually know what to make of me. Because I guess a black woman is always portrayed in a single context. Long-suffering, staunch Christian, single mother. Also my profile on a dating website.
Disclaimer. Our channel is for the upliftment and inspiration for unambiguous black women only. Any discussion about other races or genders are only used in their relations to unambiguous black women. This video is not to tell black women what to do, but a whimsical take on what we would do as your PR agent. We also base our PR work on the collective U.S. population, so yes, it is somewhat Eurocentric for our clients' survival. What is public relations? Public relations is an occupation that shapes and maintains a positive image for their clients through strategic communication, branding, and crisis management. They build relationships with the media, craft messages, organize events, and promote products or services, all while anticipating and managing public perception. The PR agent has to be honest with their client. As for the PR agent's honesty, please do not take these descriptions personal. This is a tongue-in-cheek commentary of what an agent would do for extreme cases of stereotypical but common archetypes of black women. For example, if you fit some of the criteria, don't think we are putting you, the viewer, in this category. But think of it this way. If you do fit into one of these archetypes, silently try these suggestions. It may help. These 4 women are fictional clients who need to be rebranded. We do know that black women are not a monolith, so we will divide them into 4 mainstream personas. We also know the diaspora is vast and there's sub-levels to each persona, but we will use the extreme versions of each. For each persona, we will give her a public relations transmuted makeover and a new public platform to display her rebranded new persona. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, the Caped Crusader, also known as the Mammy and the Mule. This black woman comes in all shapes and sizes, but mostly plus size. She can be wealthy or broke, mostly broke, married or single, have kids or childless, or child-free. One thing that makes a Caped Crusader what she is her undying dedication to the black community. When we talk about the black community, we actually mean just black men. When the community talks about the community, that's what they mean. Black women and children are not usually counted. They are just the spoils of war. The Caped Crusader is usually heavy-set due to toxic SA or self-esteem assaults in their young years. They were trained to be the workhorse in the family and are given parental responsibilities as young as 8 to 10 years old. They vary in their upraising. Most were brought up in the church or were not raised at all, but one thing that was taught to them is to be black, community-centered first. To be selfless, much to their detriment. Caped Crusaders can be seen crying over the caskets of their badass sons and forcing family and friends to rock a shirt with his face on it. She can be heard shouting "Black love" at weddings. She is raising her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, nieces and nephews. She is either borderline diabetic or type 2 diabetic, or has a heart problem. She sacrifices for people not worthy of such sacrifices. Many good kids can and have slipped through the cracks because of her, but many do not because she's raising these children in toxic environments that she has to compete with. Most Caped Crusaders are at church every Sunday doing most of the pastor's cast-off work, unpaid, while working 10-hour-a-day job at the same office, restaurant, or customer service cubicle. What services would our PR firm provide for a Caped Crusader? First, we would tell her to go get therapy for the childhood trauma she has endured, and let her sign our contract allowing us to reinvent a completely new life for her, unrestricted for 1 year. Second, to get a head-to-toe checkup with a racially unbiased physician, of which we would research for her. Third, we would set up a payment plan or scholarship with her, so she can't fall back into the common excuse of not having enough money. Fourth, with the guidance from her doctor, we would set her up with a nutritionist, esthetician, and trainer. Fifth, we would tell her to give her family members back their damn kids or put the kids into CPS. Sixth, she would be asked to quit all church jobs and worship at home or watch the online service. Cancel all extracurricular, non-paying community jobs and get a side job that will pay her. Seventh, we will schedule a full makeover and maintenance system for her self-care and emotional and mental well-being. Eighth step is the most dangerous, but as she makes more money from her side job, to silently move. If she is married or has a significant other, we will ask her to leave this man since his existence is futile and he never financially and physically supported her anyway. We will research her new community and her new jobs and get her transportation. We will also research the best organizations and people for her to meet and join that can get her in the eyesight of people that can help her with her goals. We will also show her a list of the types of people to watch and have discernment with. We will have her write out her goals and steps she can do to achieve them. Her platform will be to film these goals as they are attained. All her goals have to be self-centered. We will also do a media cleanse on all our clients' former modes of entertainment and have her look at alternatives and new forms of having enjoyment. For example, instead of listening to triggering content on social media, we will see if she would like to listen to an uplifting podcast or instead of another Medea movie, maybe a ballet or Broadway show instead. 9, we will also set up dates with vetted men. These men will have all the qualities that would support, match, or be better suited to our clients. 10, we will give her a support package where she can call or email us with any concerns as she goes about her newer, freer life. We will give her a 3-month plan where every 3 months she can give us updates and ask any questions. The Caped Crusader needs to be more selfish than any other of the black women tropes. She needs to put herself first, because no one else will. The final tactic for a stubborn Caped Crusader is doing the Scrooge technique. Ebenezer Scrooge is a fictional character in the famous Charles Dickens story, A Christmas Carol. A grumpy, stingy old man who transforms due to spirits visiting him and telling him what influence he has on other people's lives. Well, our Scrooge method will share the stories of other failed Caped Crusaders or their close family to let our client know where her toxic path will lead her. Since most Caped Crusaders literally die before their time, it won't be a hard sell. Number 2, the pick-me. For the pick-me, everything is about men. These are not girls, it's all about the men. Most pick-me's wouldn't even call themselves pick-me's, and they are everywhere. They are in divestment, they are in black women's empowerment, there are feminist pick-me's, and there are even lesbian pick-me's. They're like sand, they get in everywhere. They will listen to whatever a man says over a woman. A woman could be shouting from the rooftops about the virtues of something and everyone will ask her 11 questions. But a black man comes in and says the same thing, and he is so amazing. Pick-me's will argue down another woman, but let a man say it and it's law. They are filled with as much misogynoir as the rest of the population. They sometimes are the ones who perpetuate it the most, doing damage on social media. What are the signs? The BWE and divested ones talk about black men every video. They are highly concerned about the same black man other races get. The so-called decenter men platforms got men on it and talking about men. It's laughable. Pick-me's are the comical side of our business, but they are the most difficult to rebrand. They dress their hair and attire like the women men want. The first thing they will ask you is, "Where's yo man?" Everything they do is seen through the lens of males. And we literally mean males. Any males will do. Losers, broke, toothless, mentally insane, crippled, jailbirds, career baby daddies. We have seen it all. These women hate other women. They will do 4-hour videos on other women who made bad choices as if their 4-hour video wasn't a waste of valuable time. They can call themselves whatever they want, but they hate other women. That is one of the first clues you are dealing with a pick-me. They jump at the chance to differentiate themselves from other women. The funny side to this is that most of these women are, wait for it, single. Now, don't get us wrong, we don't mean to say single in a negative way, but the fact of how these women trail after men and have their minds on dick all day and what men are doing, you would think they had a slew of men beating down their door. Nope. All the plastic-looking wigs and lace fronts and demure dresses with soft-spoken voices have not rendered them their ultimate trophy, a big black man. Those that do get a big old black man are left single mothers. We do know that many emotionally healthy single mothers go out and do the best they can with what they got, but the hardcore pick-me's turn into femcils. Femcils are another form of pick-me's who claim they hate black men. They will even claim divestment, but they are just angry pick-me's. We talk about the black femcels in our video entitled, The Hate That Hate Produced. Check it out on Patreon in the Dear Black Woman playlist. So how would a PR agent work with a pick-me to make her stop embarrassing herself in the media? Well, first, of course, she would have to sign a contract to have us take control of her image for 1 year minimum. Then we would throw her into therapy to heal her mother wound. Then we would prevent her from going online for that year, unless she needs it for work, which we will monitor. Third, we will sell all her $200 plus wigs, clothes, and have her replace all social media consumption with travel. She will have to learn about and meet women all over the world, and we will film her for her future platform. Fourth, our stylist will style her in different looks per week. We will style her for her comfort, personality, and lifestyle. Fifth, she will take a sabbatical from dating at all. Sixth, she will be so busy in her traveling career that we gave her doing research on the people she's interviewing, and 8-hour day shoots, she won't have time to catch up with pick-me friends. Also, she's using our company phone and can't call her dumb pick-me friends anyway. Seventh, we will have her come to the office and listen to older women who centered men in their lives and how it hurt them and other women around her. Eighth, we will give her a discernment course, that video coming very soon, on how to vet a future love interest before it gets toxic. Ninth, we will have men come in and tell her why her pick-me ways prevent them from picking her. 10, she will get an edited video of her year traveling and meeting women around the world. We will create a platform for her where she can be the face of upliftment instead of embarrassment. But with pick-me-shas, you never know, for them, men are an addiction. 3, the stepping stool wife. She is somewhat of a mammy, the pick-me and a mule combined. But what she really is the stepping stool. The stepping stool is literally used to get goals achieved for her husband. He married her for the benefits. She's the type of woman that fell for the line, "What do you bring to the table?" Deep down, she knows her ring just represents that she's just glorified free labor. But in her best pick-me fashion, it's better to have a man than not. What differentiates her from the other toxic archetypes is that she believes and relies on the traditional fairy tale by any means necessary. This prototype will tolerate cheating, abuse, financial and emotional neglect as long as she can look good to society. This woman relies heavily on what the public, the church, the family has to say. Most of these women are from very strict religious or traditional societies, usually middle class or working class. The PR work with this woman is almost impossible because the husband always steps in to derail her reinvention. He loses his financial backing for his failing business or lame dreams if she decides to think for herself. One of the only steps that can get her ready to transmute into a woman of greatness is leaving the freeloading husband. But will she leave or stay and be gaslit? Most of the time, she does stay because she's low-key using the husband to be the one to fulfill her dreams, fearful of going at it herself. The most you can do is have her and the husband in a meeting and propose a mischievous plan that makes the husband think that her upliftment will bring more money into the family, therefore benefiting him. However, all PR is futile if he is in the picture. It would have to be her ultimate desire to reinvent herself into sovereignty by stopping her fear and achieving the dream she is waiting for the husband to do for her. Number 4, the sapphire or ratchet or the strong black woman, This one is sassy and she has to be seen and heard. The media just loves her. The gays have a whole parade evoking and copying her image. She can be seen on almost every comedy or TV show in one shape or form. She's the life of the party. But if you cross her, she's the hand on the hip, eye roll, neck pop, and ready to throw hands, and don't let her take her earrings off. She's in the rap video, she's at the club, and she can be toxically aggressive. In media, she's usually depicted younger, from ages 20 to 35. But in the Black community, she can be any age. She's usually not taken seriously because she is usually all mouth. If blows are thrown, it's only on other Black women. They can be girls, but are mostly pick-me's, and the fighting is usually over a man. How would we work our PR magic on the Sapphire client? Of course, therapy to find her childhood wound of being unseen. We will provide elocution and etiquette classes and a course in unlabeled high fashion to start. We will let her realize that she can get things done without noise or being loud. We will find and pull out hidden talents that will make her be seen. We will have a social media manager to make sure her posts are regulated. We will have her adopt a streamlined, minimalist aesthetic in deportment, clothing, demeanor, and communication, whether that communication be through social media or in person. We will enroll her in a silence retreat where the visitors do not speak, and there are regulated chores that you must do daily for the center. We'll have her attend events where one must be absolutely quiet, for example, classical concerts or operas. Like the other negative prototypes of Black women, we will have her launch her new lifestyle on social media. Just like how the Pick-Me would rebrand her persona with a travel platform, we think the Sapphire should relaunch her persona by doing aesthetic decor videos where she is not seen but can only be heard. The platform show will be produced and sponsored by a high-end decor company looking to expand in high-end urban markets. Remember, as PR agents, we have to recreate each woman to have her relaunch her persona in her real life or on social media as a way to positively influence other Black women and girls. Bonus character 5, the fake snob. This one is hilarious. She will invoke and preach about a lifestyle that she claims to have, but she is still stuck in Blackistan. In mindset and literally physically stuck in Blackistan. We love the fake snob because she is inspired by wealth culture, but she's doing wealth all wrong. It's not about the material possessions, as she erroneously thinks. She will spend the few dollars that she has to portray that she has it like that on social media. She will waste money on the top-of-the-line car, but still working in a low-end cubicle job. She will try to go to events where rich people are, but will not know how to talk to them, therefore only making herself a creepy voyeur. She will create a Hillary Banks effect in her tone and demeanor to seem better than everyone else. A great media prototype example is Regine from Living Single. Although she is comical to actual wealthy women who meet her, we admire her resilience. How would we do PR work on the fake snob? First, we will tell her to relax, that wealthy women can be the most personable, likable, and affable people that she may ever meet. We would ask her to be her true self and let her guard down. Of course, the first step is always therapy, to find out the deep roots of why she doesn't feel important enough to be herself. Her rebrand would be to show how her spending is messing up her life, and we would ask her to create a minimalist platform where she is filmed getting rid of things and telling the audience what she really likes to do. Therapy will help her with this, and so many women who have tried to keep up with the Joneses will be able to relate to her. She could literally build wealth, creating a platform about downsizing. Which client do you relate to? As our Patreon members, what skills or tactics would you add to our suggestions on any of these 5 Black women archetypes? Let us know in the comment section. Church announcements.
Church announcements. We are currently working on helping you rebrand your entire life. Are you looking to create a new platform, a new idea, a new venture, or just trying to rebuild your life from ground zero? Our channel and its collaborators are pivoting to our real superpower, and that is public relations and personal rebranding. We help thousands of our clients learn how to find their audience, purpose, and core self. Our financially accessible course will be launching July 15th. The course will be $300 as a standalone product, but if you subscribe to our Patreon Maverick tier, you get the course for $100 plus added bonus content every week, with access to daily self-rebranding hacks and tutorials throughout the month. No other tier will get these perks. We also have a 50% sale on all our Patreon products. The code is 4AD38.
Unlock the blueprint to thriving as an African American woman in today's world. In a world that's shifting and challenging us in unprecedented ways, we, as African American women, need tools to not just survive, but thrive. Introducing a life-changing audio course that will equip you with the spiritual laws and practical action steps needed to elevate every aspect of your life. Your health, your wealth, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. Imagine an exclusive audio guide, a priceless reservoir of wisdom, holding the secrets of our ancestors and actionable plans for navigating today's polarized society. This isn't just a course, it's a powerful transformation experience designed to arm you with the keys to unlock your dream lifestyle, attract the love you deserve, and build a legacy of health and wealth. Alongside this course, you'll receive a comprehensive wealth PDF action guide tailored specifically to the challenges and dreams of African American women. With each section, you'll discover the steps you need to make real, lasting changes, and you won't be alone. You'll have direct guidance from a coach who will be with you every step of the way, ready to answer questions and keep you aligned with your path. This course is not just an investment, it's a necessity, a vital blueprint for thriving in this new America. This 2-part course is only available on Patreon.